Coming up next on Falcon 5 News, welcome to the working world. We'll show you how some area students spent the day getting on-the-job training. Meanwhile, another group of students was making music. We'll let you hear the performances of some of the state's best young musicians. And it's off to Michigan to show you how getting around is a large problem in a small town. Falcon 5 News starts right now.
Live from the campus of Bowling Green State University, this is Falcon 5 News.
Welcome to Falcon 5 News. I'm Molly Wells.
And I'm Shalon Stevens. Thanks for joining us.
Options, opportunities, and hands-on experience. Penna Career Center partnered with Pinnacle Plastic Products to give their students all of those things.
Paper. They worked in a factory with Pinnacle employees gathering parts and packing boxes for distribution. The goal was to give students a chance and prepare them for the future. Penta's partnership with Pinnacle is fairly new. However, they are already making plans for next year's students.
We will continue with them through the rest of this year, and then we have plans in a couple weeks to bring next year's students in.
After they complete the training sessions, Pinnacle will offer students a position with a starting hourly wage.
Over 100 student musicians gathered in Bowling Green this week. They came from middle schools from across the state, and they had one thing in mind: rock Kobacker Hall of the College of Musical Arts building. Parker Kern was there and joins us now for more. Parker?
Thanks, Molly. There was about 100 high school students, middle school students rather, this week in Kobacker Hall. And they were performing with one another. They were talking about what this meant to them, and Upper Arlington High School's Ed Zunick talked about the significance of having his students there this week.
There's the musical aspect. We want to have them have the opportunity to make music. Then there's the social aspect of getting them together with kids from all over Ohio. Most of these kids haven't seen each other before, haven't played together before, and so you got 100 kids from all over the state coming together just to spend the day together and make music. What's better than that?
This program was held before with high school students, but this was the first year for middle school students. Shalon, back to you.
Thank you, Parker. Yesterday, several people made a fashion statement while walking around campus. McKenna Rodriguez joins us to explain what it's all about. McKenna?
Faculty, staff, and students were asked to wear denim to make a social statement to protest misconceptions that surround sexual assault. The Office of Residence Life designed this campaign to bring light to a huge topic that the campus crosses face rape. Resident Hall advisors feel that this is their job to educate students on rape culture. Elijah Parks can be seen wearing a "You Mustache for Consent" t-shirt to further support the cause. She's passionate about this campaign and glad to see everyone getting involved.
Walking around campus and seeing everyone in their jeans really made me happy, because it's like, okay, we're getting the message out there. We're getting people aware, and even if it is something just about wearing jeans, you know, it's a step in the right direction. And I like that about this campus, that we're taking steps in the right direction.
In 1998, the Italian Supreme Court overturned a rape conviction. The court decided the woman's jeans were tight, so she must have helped her rapist take them off, therefore giving her consent. The idea of wearing denim in solidarity stems from this case. Time for a look at sports. They say diamonds are a girl's best friend. Finding their diamonds in the rough, the BGSU softball team and head coach Sarah Willis are striking it rich this season. A sweep at Akron last weekend has the Falcons' winning streak at 6 games, and they look to win lucky number 7 against Detroit Mercy.
I think, really, at the beginning of the year, we had such a successful successful run.
The BGSU softball team is having one of its most historic seasons to date. After starting the season 9-1, setting the new record for the best 10-game start, and now matching this season's best win streak of 6 games, the Falcons look to win their 7th in a row, a feat that hasn't been accomplished in 11 years. The Falcon offense is one of the driving forces behind this team's success. In 5 of their last 6 games, the Falcons have scored a total of 14 runs in each of the first inning alone. The Falcons continued their trendy theme this season by scoring 3 runs in the first against the Detroit Mercy Titans. While the Falcon offense continued to strike up the score, adding 5 more runs in the 5th, the Waterman, Michigan native, and freshman pitcher Madison French continued to strike out Titans of Detroit Mercy. In her first collegiate start, French threw a complete game 1-hit shutout against the Titans.
And she certainly threw, not like she was a freshman. So she went, she attacked ball, attacked the hitters. She was really focused on what her game was, how she was going to be successful, and she went right in there and trusted her defense. So can't say nothing more than really excited for her performance today.
In addition to French, head coach Willis had multiple performances to be excited about after their 8-0 win. Junior Kaylee Holcomb drove in 3 of the 8 runs for the Falcons, while senior Aspen Searle went 3 for 3 against the Titans with 3 RBIs, and she's now hitting over 600 in the last 7 games. And finally, after stealing 2 bases against the Titans, junior Alex Sorgi has become only the 3rd player in BGSU history and the 1st in over 2 decades to steal as many as 20 bases in a year. For Falcon 5 News, I'm David Bray.
Unfortunately, the Falcons' 7-game winning streak came to an end on Tuesday as the Falcons fell to the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame 4-0. However, the Falcons look to right the ship tomorrow as they host the Kent State Flashes. First pitch is at 3 p.m.
Tonight on Erin's Everywhere, reporter Erin Kelly takes us to Michigan. It didn't take long for her to find out that getting around in this small town can be a big problem.
Traveling across Ohio and across the region, finding new places and meeting new people with interesting stories to share with you. Come along for Erin is Everywhere.
Only 6 hours up 75 North floats an island where one law will have you feeling extra sweaty.
I lost a bunch of weight since I've been here. That's the biggest thing for me. And just making money at the same time. I'm just doing what I love.
Yeah, I love the exercise, every bit of it. So I came up to work when I was 17, just a summer job, and I've lived here ever since.
The law dates back 200 years ago, prohibiting all motorized vehicles. Although, there is one police truck, so make sure not to exceed the speed limit while riding your bike down their main highway. One way to get around Mackinac Island is to just walk. So in the morning you think, okay, I can put on my tennis shoes and just be right on my way. But you might want to think twice and put on some boots because the main way of transportation around here is by horse. So as the locals say, you better watch where you step because you might step in something you really don't want to. About 500 horses are used for transportation in the summer. Luckily, they only have to hoof an island 3 times smaller than the Bowling Green campus.
When in the wintertime, they go home, they go into the UP, and they're out the pasture and stuff. So when they're not here, it's really different. I think we only have a few carriages here that run, and most are just dray, which is, the construction ones you see, the bigger teams. So the horses, to me, are also home.
And making your way around the island can get kind of tricky, trying to dodge up to 18,000 horse droppings per day. Reporting for Falcon 5 News and feeling kind of stinky, I'm Erin Kelly.
Erin, you weren't doing what I thought you were doing in that shot, were you?
Actually, yeah, I was. When in Rome, get down and dirty. And I'm sorry if you smell something stinky because I'm actually wearing those same boots that I was in that video right now.
All right, thanks, Erin. Molly, back to you.
Sheree Burnside joins us now with the Falcon 5 5-day forecast. Sheree? And Sheree, this is the weekend to make those outdoor plans, right?
this is a great weekend to make those outdoor plans because we're going into this weekend with temperatures in the lower 60s, and then we're going into it with temperatures in the lower 50s, and then as we head into the week, we're going to finally see that summer weather, that spring weather kind of kick in a little bit. No more cold temperatures. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. We have temperatures in the high 60s and even in the high 70s toward the middle of next week. So you guys can finally put away those snow boots and pull out those sandals and possibly even some shorts. So it's looking pretty good for us right now. Back to you, Molly.
Thanks, Trey. I'm looking forward to it. Well, it's happening again. Many are preparing to leave Bowling Green, some just for the summer, but some it's for good. Many seniors are graduating, and graduation is a time for reminiscing and celebration. Some students and faculty shared what it means to be beyond BG.
It was the weeks before graduation, and all through the hall, seniors were being honored, and anticipation was felt by all. Beyond BG presents a farewell celebration for seniors. But for Van Wright, it shows promise for the future.
No limits here. This is a perfect example. No limits at Bowling Green.
One of those seniors pushing limits is Michael Caniglia. He was awarded this year's Outstanding Senior Award, but he claims he couldn't have done it alone.
I think I've benefited from a great support network, great parents, great advisors, great faculty mentors, and some of the best friends in the world. So.
From cap decorating to reminiscing, Wright says this event shows every Falcon has a story.
I love being a part of this event and just hearing their stories, both past and present and future. So I just get energized by it. I love being a Falcon. I love talking to great Falcons.
To our graduating seniors, go far and go Falcons.
President Rodney Rogers toasted the seniors, commending them for belonging, standing out, and going far in the future. But for Michael, there's one thing that won't fade.
Relationships I've built and the people here have been very meaningful, and I think as I go forward, that's going to be, I'll take my diploma, but I think perhaps more importantly, I'll take great friendships. So that's something that I'll always value from here.
Valuing friendships and honors are what will keep his university memories alive. For Falcon 5 News, I'm Molly Wells.
We extend a heartfelt congratulations to all of our graduating seniors. And remember, once a Falcon, always a Falcon.
And as we close the final show of the semester, all of us here at Falcon 5 News just want to congratulate these 4 gals who are going to be graduating in 2 weeks. And we want to say good luck and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's Falcon 5 News for tonight. Thanks for joining us.